Hi everyone, welcome to J&D Gardens. We have a very special episode for you today. It's one we've been waiting to do all summer. It's a walkthrough of Garden East. Now, for those who aren't familiar with Garden East, it's our showcase garden for all our canna lilies. Now, we wanted to wait till around midsummer when all the cannas were nice and tall and everything was budding. So, why don't you walk with me and I'll show you some of them. So, starting over here on the left, we have Happy Isabelle, which is part of the Canna Soul series, and it's a dwarf and absolutely beautiful. Look at these green leaves, and the buds are this great pink and has some yellow in the center. Very, very nice. Good thing about these, they're not going to get too big, probably 2-3 feet tall max, depending on how old the plant is, but it's a very attractive plant. Over here on the right, one of our oldest cannas, and it's actually part of the Canova series, Canova Yellow. And let me tell you, if you're getting new into cannas, you can't go wrong with the Canova series. They're incredible producers. They produce an incredible amount of seeds and the rhizomes, and they always grow. They never fail for us. I mean, this is one of our bigger sellers when we sell the cannas, and it's just gorgeous. Look at these yellow petals with splotches of orange and red. Very attractive canna. And if you're looking for a companion plant for your cannas, celosias always work well. We've been growing them together for years, and it's nice to add some more colors. You can add, you have pink, you have orange, you have red, yellow, and gold, and they grow really well together, and it kind of fills in the gaps the way we laid it out. Now, over here on the left, this is an interesting story. When we purchased Happy Isabelle, we purchased another one called Happy Cleo, and because we wanted to put them together as dwarfs. But as you can see, this is no dwarf. You probably noticed this around a lot. A lot of nurseries and companies are mislabeling their cannas, and we've come across that a couple of times. We actually don't know what this one is, so we're still trying to identify it, but it's a gorgeous canna nonetheless. I mean, it's over 6 feet tall. It's over 3 feet wide. And, we put it right next to the fence. It looks a lot of place because it was supposed to be a dwarf, but obviously it's not. But we love it anyway. When we figure out what it is, we're going to keep growing it because it's gorgeous. I mean, look at it. Look at these crazy leaves. And those buds are just absolutely beautiful. So it's a very nice canna once we figure out what it is. Over here on the right, we have another one in the Canova series, Canova Orange Bronze, very nice one. We've grown this one for years as well. Look at these red and orange and yellow buds, just a very attractive canna. Now, you see a lot of people like to cut away the seed pods. They think it looks kind of unsightly. We actually collect all our seeds, so we let everything that produces seeds go to seed, and then we'll collect them, we'll cut them away, and then new buds will grow, so not a problem. But it's part of the Canova series, very reliable, very dependable. Over here on the left, another new one for us this year is Futura Red, another it's like a mid-size canna, great. But if you can kind of see that in the camera, I mean, look at that. You have pink with white streaks and yellow right in the center. Very gorgeous. The leaves, nice green apple, very beautiful canna. And it comes in yellow variety. I'll show you that in a second. Over here on the right, we have some more celosias. Over here, here we go, Futura Yellow. So they'll probably grow to the same size. This one's a little bigger, and a lot of cannas come in only so many colors. You have your oranges, your reds, and your pinks. So you're gonna get a lot of variations of different yellow ones. And this one, at first glance, you might think, well, it looks very similar to the Canova Yellow, but it is different. The petals are slightly different, and the way it just blooms. And I mean, look at all this, look at all the seeds that it's producing. They are different and very nice, but this one's, actually it's very similar to the Canova in the sense it's a great producer. Like I said, we just got this year, and when we got it, it just kept growing and growing, and we kept splitting it up, and we must have split it like a dozen times and sold off the rest. So it's a great producer as well, and just gorgeous yellow petals. Over here on the right, one of the favorites of the Canna family, which would be Cleopatra. I mean, if you look at Cleopatra, you see the red petals, the yellow petals, and the yellow petals have these speckles of red in them. It's just an absolutely gorgeous canna. It's going to grow a lot taller as well. And hey, you got some pollinators there. And the great thing about Cleopatra is that when cannas first start off, if they're green leaves, you don't know what they are until they start budding. But the best thing about Cleopatra is that if you look at it, Cleopatra is the only canna that has this maroon stripe going in it. So once it grows and the first leaf comes out, even when it's very small, you can see that maroon stripe right away. You know it's Cleopatra. So very, very beautiful canna. So over here on the left, we have another happy plant from the Canna Soul series. This is Happy Wilma. This is one that's been with us for quite some time and has survived some real harsh winters here in the Northeast. We've left it out a couple of times and it's just keeps coming back. And I mean, look at the pink petals and streaks of white and yellow inside. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's a great producer for us, both in rhizomes and in seeds. So we just keep growing them. We love it to death. Over here on the right, there's another, now until the scientists come up with a blue canna, we needed some blue in the garden because we had so many red and yellow. So this is a new companion plant for us. It's blue, and I know I'm gonna mess this up. It's a blue Adrenium, and just really pretty, and they work well together, and blue just adds that pop of color that we wanted, because like you said, no other cannas have blue in them. So come around this way. Another one in the Canova series is Canova Mango. Now it just rained last night, so a lot of the petals got washed away, but still very attractive. Got a lot of new ones coming in. This one is another great producer, very similar to Canova Yellow. It just gives us incredible amounts of seeds. In one season, we'll get a couple of hundred seeds from it, and the rhizomes as well. It just keeps coming and coming. But when they're not washed away, they're very beautiful as well. Pink with the streaks of white in it. Very attractive canna. Coming around here, we have some more Celosias here. Another one from the Canova series is Canova Bronze Scarlet. Now, one thing I love, other than the petals, very beautiful, the thing about Canova Bronze Scarlet, I mean, look at these leaves. They kind of look very antique-y, don't they? They're just great, and it's just another great producer. I mean, look at all more buds coming, seeding a lot, but yeah, I mean, over here, and it stretches out, they expand. I mean, look at all these over here, and they're just gonna keep budding and growing. Like I said, can't go wrong with the Canova series. Over here, some more Celosias, and over here is our favorite canna of them all, part of the Tropicana series, the Black Knight, or Tropicana Black. To us, we know it as Batman, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's always our largest canna. I mean, look at it, it just keeps growing. It's over 7 feet tall now. Look at these leaves. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. They kind of start off green, and then towards the end of the season, they're gonna really turn like a deep purple, and it's just incredible. It's very sculptural. These leaves flap out, and this is why it's our favorite. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Now, we put these, the cannas will actually stand on their own. We put these bamboo sticks here to hold it in place. One year we had a real bad storm, and it was actually even taller than this, and I came out and they were all flying on the ground, and we were devastated. But actually we were able to save most of the shoots. So we lift them up, we added these bamboo rods in them, and just kind of tie them off just to hold them in case the winds get too crazy. But they can survive, they can stand on their own. Like this one right here, I probably gonna have to add a shoot to. It's all on its own. No matter how tall it is, it's still fine. It's holding well. But I'll probably put another shoot because I hate to lose that one. It would really upset me. So going on this way, some more Adrenium, and over here, another one of the Tropicana series. It's Tropicana Gold. some people know it as Bethany as well, but very beautiful. It just actually started budding. We actually got this one a little late. That's why it's small. It should grow as big as, we've had these in the past. Should grow close to the Black Knight. But look at these petals. I mean, you got the yellow and the orange, absolutely gorgeous. And look at these leaves. I mean, it's incredible. So this one's still young, but it's gonna grow pretty big. Over here on the right, some more celoseas. And over here, this one, I know this one probably looks like Tropicana Gold, but it's actually not. It's called Pretoria, because you see the leaves, or the petals, excuse me, and it's more orange. And it's also known as the Bengal tiger, and for obvious reasons. Very, very gorgeous canna. Like I said, we probably shouldn't have put Tropicana Gold and the Pretoria so close to each other, but that's okay. It's still beautiful. And maybe next year we'll make sure we split them up a little more. So as we come along here, you see we have some more celoseas. And the last one in the Tropicana series is Tropicana Original. This one is one of the most showy and beautiful canna leaves there are. I mean, look at all that. You got pink, you have fuchsia, you have green, you have red, you have black, I mean, maroon. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And this one will grow tall, just like, again, like the Black Knight. And the orange petals, it's absolutely gorgeous. One of the nicest, probably the nicest leaf in the canna family. And just absolutely love it. Some more Adreniums coming around here. Over here we have King Hummingbird, yellow King Hummingbird, looking very regal. And King Hummingbird is just, if you look at it, I mean, look at these petals. Again, orange and yellow tips. I mean, the leaves are great. This is going to be another tall one. This should grow to around 6 or 7 feet tall as well. It's a beautiful plant. If you look over here on the left, we actually have some duplicates of our cannas. Things like the Cleopatra, original, gold, Black Knight, and that's because, and also we have King Hummingbird. And the reason why is all these cannas are actually, they're sterile, which means they produce seed pods, as you can see, but there's no seeds inside of them. So the only way to really keep growing them in a climate here in the Northeast in New Jersey over the winter is to dig up the rhizomes and save them and grow them from the rhizomes, because, like I said, they don't produce seeds. So that's why we grow extra, so we can have more to split and to sell off. So if you come around over here, this is another one, new one to us this year. This one's called Stripe Beauty, looking very beautiful. And if you see it, the petals are actually very thin, and it has that red stripe in them, which is why they call it Stripe Beauty. And the leaves are absolutely gorgeous. And this should get pretty tall, around 5 feet tall. Very nice addition to Garden East this year. Over here we have some more celoseas. And over here, this one's another new one for us. This one's a really unique one, the way it grows. This is called South Pacific Orange. And I mean, look at the way it spreads out. It's not very tall, but it spreads out in all these shoots in different directions. And the petals are thin and at the ends and a little wider here. And it's just really incredible. I mean, it's kind of like a beautiful mess. I guess is the best way to say it. But we absolutely love it. I mean, look at all these colors in it: red, yellow, and some white. And it looks like it looks like it's producing a lot of seeds for us. So we're looking forward. And the pollinators, look at this one. The pollinators love it, and it's just been doing really well. We're so happy. Oh, there you go. We're so happy to have it in our collection this year. Over here on the left, another dwarf. This is Tropicana Sunrise. Very beautiful. If you take a look at it, it's just, look at these, it's like a tangerine petals and yellow. And like I said, it's a dwarf, so it's not going to get any bigger than 2, maybe 3 feet tall, probably not. And we absolutely love it to have it with us this year. Over here on the right, some more celoseas. And over here on the left, another one in the Canova series. I have a lot of different options in the Canova series. It's red shade, and I mean, look at how deep green these leaves are. I absolutely love it. Now it's weird, it's a red shade they call it, but yeah, it actually kind of looks more pink, but you see some red in it, and has the yellow inside. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that bloom. I mean, just love it. But the leaves just are really deep. They almost have a sheen to them, and we actually love it. It's a really nice addition for us this year. Let me bend that back. There you go. Over here on the left, we also have another new one for us this year, which just started popping this week, so thank God. Is called Picasso. And if you see Picasso's a yellow one, but it has a lot of it's like leopard spots on the petals, and it's very, very attractive. And it's not going to grow too big, about 3 feet tall, so it's not one of the huger ones, but gorgeous nonetheless. And if you look at compared to this one, you see how wide that leaf is? Look how narrow this one is. So there is difference to them. I know you saw a bunch of yellow ones, but they are different and very sharp. Over here on the right, one that's actually starting to become one of our favorites, it's new to us this year as well, it's the fire dragon, and speaks for itself. Look at the red on this, and you've seen a bunch of red, but not like this. I mean, this red is really scarlet red. I mean, you see the Tropicana black, and it has red in it, but it has some orange in it. But this red is very strong. Great leaves, and this should grow another foot or so. Absolutely love it, and it's definitely the name, the fire dragon. That's why, because that red is just so incredible. So, and some more. I know I killed the name Adrenium, but over here on the corner, and our last canna, which finally budded just yesterday, so we're so happy. We've been waiting to do the video, is Lucifer. Now, it's still not totally there yet. Lucifer will actually have a lot of yellow around the edges, but and it's starting to come. It's you can see them. It's, like I said, just budding. Another week. These are going to be amazing. But another dwarf. Look at the thinner leaves. But the buds, when these come out, you're going to see the yellow, and it's going to look like fire, which is why they call it Lucifer. So very nice addition. We look forward to seeing this blossom some more, and more of the colors come out. So we hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did making it and bringing it to you. If you did, please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And share us some of the pictures that you have, the cannas that you're growing. And hit like and subscribe. And if you know a fellow canna lover, share the video with them. And check out our series on Yes We Can updates, where we bring you all the cannas that we keep adding to our ever-growing collection. So until next time, remember, yes we canna.